I'm moving it. No, you don't need to go, Travis. You need to stay with your mommy. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh. Oh, and I forgot to sprinkle myself. Hold on, you guys. Well, it's been one of those days. Come here, sweetie pie. Here's your bed. Okay, let's get this turned on. So today is an event. Not quite as on the ball today as normal because Facebook is not being good. Actually, far from it. Okay, where is that? Okay, I might have to change my mind. But anyways, Facebook is not letting me share into sprinkle, whatever the heck you want to call it. From my personal profile, so seriously, where is it? Okay. Hi, Sam. Hi, Ralph. Yeah, I sprinkled just Petra in and then started having issues with Blakely. So after one person, they blocked me from being able to, or restricted me from being able to sprinkle anyone else in. So it's frustrating. Oh my goodness. It's like, really? Why? Normally I can, do the entire event and share everyone into, or sprinkle everyone into multiple groups and don't have the problem, but today is not one of those days. So anyways, let's see if I can manage to get this the way I want it. I'm debating here. Yeah. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. There's a method to what I'm doing here. I don't want to hide the flag. So I'm trying to make sure I don't hide the flag. So I'm going to go ahead and with the rate mine is going, I'm going to turn my volume down. Last thing I need them to do is complain about a noise. But anyways, on a happier note, welcome to the Creative Kinship Event. If you're watching the event, you can catch, all the, if you just join the Creative Kinship Event Group, you can catch all of the replay, or all the replays, but you can catch all the lives in there. So at least that way, when we run into an issue like today where it's being a pain in the butt, then at least one place where you can find all of them. Oh, and this is one of the nesting box designs. I like the horse one. I did not wash my brushes. Anyways, I don't remember if I said hi, but hi, Sam. Hi, Ralph. I put my scrapbook paper in the spot where my mouse goes. There we go. It's like I couldn't use my mouse. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is here. Hi, Lucy. wanted to make sure it actually did post to the event group. I don't really trust FB at the moment. After the issues it caused, I do not trust it. And it didn't. Really? Okay, hold on. Let me approve. I saw someone posted it. Let me approve it really quick. Okay, I approved it. Why on earth did it not? Okay. Figure it out. If I need to at some point, I have some people who can share in for me if I need to. Oh. Would that be it? No, that's the wrong thing. Sometimes Facebook gets mad at you for sprinkling onto your page. Like sprinkling other crafters onto your page. They've been getting irritated with people for that too. And like restricting what's it called? Restricting monetization for crafters who share or sprinkle other crafters on their crafting page. I had to actually delete any live that I shared of someone else's to my crafting page because of that. But this was a while back. So I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, that too. And actually, I don't know if you guys know this, but now when you follow someone's page, it doesn't automatically turn live notifications on for when they go live. You have to manually go in and turn it on. Or at least I've had to. It like just does like highlights and that's it. Unless you specifically turn on that you want all notifications, you only get whatever they consider a highlight. It's irritating. Very irritating. And I didn't even do a Telegram today because I've been fighting with that all morning or afternoon. But that's okay. So up after me is Nita. I'm starting to get a migraine. I can't think. Nita's Crafting Corner. Yeah. And then we still have, after that's going to be Ralph, then 12 Oak Garden and Creations, and then Midnight Creations by Stephanie, and then Tammy's Designs. So we've still got a few to go. Just a few. Today is one of our smaller, shorter events. Oh, I can believe that. I can definitely believe that, Lucy. I had to do the same thing. I started wondering, I'm like, why don't I get notified when my sister goes live? Why don't I get notified when Wendy goes live? And it's because I had to physically go in and turn those settings on to be able to get them. It's ridiculous. It really is. I You just Mod Podged my leg, but hey, there's that. That's why I only wear these pants when I go live. Or these kind of pants when I go live, because I don't wear anything good when I go live. Because if I do, well, shirt-wise sometimes, but pants, no. Sometimes it's just, I end up wrecking a good pair of pants. I'm clumsy. It's very, very clumsy. I see a couple spots I didn't get. But yeah, we're using a nesting box design. Hi, Veronica. And I am doing another one of those canvas things. Why am I sitting at the edge of my chair when I don't even have a little white snoodle behind me? She's laying in her little bed that she wadded up for whatever reason. She's a nut. She's a nut. She's my little weird snoodle butt. Let that dry a minute. I need to take my Tylenol. Oh, thank you, Lucy. See if that works. If not, I'll have to take my migraine medicine. But I am getting a migraine. Okay. I have a reason for doing it this way. Hi, Nita. I don't want to cover up too much of the flag, so okay, I actually need to. I don't know why, but some of these canvases, this part has been like, it's some that I think, I don't remember if they're the recent ones I bought or the ones that I've had for a while, but they're sticking way over the canvas, so check that before you do it, because it's easier to cut it before than after. But yeah, any of you who came on later, if you guys could, if you're gonna be watching the rest of the crafters, please make sure to sprinkle them out as much as possible, because Facebook restricted me on my personal, so I can't sprinkle anyone from my personal, and I need to see. Maybe I didn't hit the button. I was trying to hurry when I was doing mine, but if for whatever reason it doesn't let me sprinkle people into the group, then Wendy will be getting off work here in about an hour. Well, at I think 4, so I can always have her sprinkle anyone else in that I need to. Since they're being a pain. So I just trimmed this so it's not sticking over too much. Okay, and that's over too far. That's still not far enough. How wide is that? A little more. I just don't want to cover too much of it. But that's going to be good. Thank you for sprinkling. I had to make sure I still had it even because I dropped it. Hi, Tammy. So I'm doing another one of those canvases. Busted canvas, bursted canvas, whatever the heck they're called. I'm just going to call it a canvas. And I will be doing another horse one because I didn't have time to figure out how I was going to do it or how I could do it today. So I won't be doing it exactly this way. Hi, Judy. Welcome. I remember seeing you on someone else's page at some point. I know I'm following you because I remember that page name. So welcome. If you ever... Oh, I know. I was going to message you. But then, I don't know. It was being weird and it wasn't letting me click on your name. But if you ever want to be in any events, just send me a message. And I can get you added to the group. Or to the group chat, I mean. So, I am in an event today for my event group, Creative Kinship Event Group. It's Horse Crazy is the theme. And you know what? If any of you know anyone who might be interested in being in events, feel free to have them send me a message. You know, my only requirement really is just that you've at least went live a few times so that you're comfortable going live, and that's about it. Okay, so I left a little of the white over here so that it wouldn't cover up as much of the flag. So yeah, that'll work good. So I was going to do kind of a wood kind or a wood background on the inside. Thought I had another one. I think what I was thinking was not actually. It was something like that, but I don't know what I did with it. I don't think either of these. I think maybe I'll use this one. So I'm just going to use this. To outline it. I know it just moved a little, but that's okay. Could I still do it? I'm talking to myself apparently. No, I'd have to find... Yeah, no. That's going to require a lot more planning in advance. I wanted it to make it look like a barn doors, but I'll have to do that part another time. So I'm just kind of fitting this in as tight as I can. Oops. Fold that one side in, and then that down, pushing this back so it's right up against it as close as you possibly can. And then you have your lines. And then I would just suggest cutting kind of a little outside of them. Okay, that works. So have you guys been having a good day today so far? Are you still on here, Veronica? I was gonna ask you something. My day's going okay. I just kind of... It would be better if Facebook wasn't being such a butthead. But that's okay. Do you guys have a lot of smoke up there, Veronica? I wasn't sure how close the fires were to you guys. But yeah, I wasn't sure if you were having like really bad fires or not, because sounded like there was one outside of Milton the other day. And then I heard something about one up Weston Mountain, but I don't remember what day that was. And I know the road to the Grand outside of Pendleton is closed. Or at least it was, last I knew. There are just so many fires. I'm gonna have to look at the where my doctor's appointment is on the 1st. I'm gonna have to look and see if there are any fires down that way, because last time it kind of took us out in the country. They're like, we passed like cows. Like, when I say past, I mean like right past them. So it was like an older road or something that the GPS thought was quicker. So I'm gonna have to make sure it doesn't take us on a different route. I need my smaller one. Or not. I might have used it. That's okay. Got some spots here that are thick. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure exactly where it was. My appointment's in Spokane, so I'll have to see like if there are any fires around that area. Because like last time it took us over one way and back another. It took us over on a freeway and then took us back like through farmland, where you actually lost signal in between. Nope, that's not the small ones. Tiny. Really? I was hoping I still had like the smaller pieces of parchment, but I don't know what I did with it. Yeah, that I saw. I'm just glad we don't have to go that way for anything. But I think I need to let that heat up a little more. Actually, it is kind of still warm. Yeah, I don't know. It's been bad with fires. So I've been staying in the house. Other than to go out and get my Walmart order or a package that was on the porch, that was about it. But I do need to go to town sometime like tomorrow or the next day and get my medicine from the pharmacy. They would deliver all but like 3 meds, certain ones that they can't deliver. But I'll make sure that's down good. But anyways, for anyone who just hopped on, I'm doing one of those, I think they're called basket canvases. And I'm using this horse print. That noise is irritating. I don't normally do it on the top, but as long as I don't have like anything gooping out, then I don't mind. Okay. I think for this, probably oops, that edge is not down. I'm going to use cashew. So if you accidentally forget to paint it before you put it together, which is what I did last time, you can actually, or I mean before you cut it, then you can still do it. I would not suggest painting it after you put it together. Because if you do that, that would be a mess. You'd have to put something down to cover your image. I mean, you could still do it, but okay. Okay, Lacey, have a good night. Let me cut this really quick. Here we go. I don't like it when it's hanging half out like that. So if you guys aren't or haven't joined the Creative Kinship Event Group, generally we have events about usually at least once a week. I usually do at least 2 Saturdays out of the month. And then it's usually a Saturday and a Wednesday, or a Saturday and a Monday. Sometimes I'll do a Friday or a day in between. It just kind of depends. I also do collaboration events with Wendy from Dusty Granny Crafts by Wendy. She also has an event group. I'm trying to blank at the moment. So sometimes you'll see her helping with mine, and sometimes I'll be helping with hers. And then one other thing really quick too, please make sure that you guys are sprinkling out the other crafters in the event today, because I am restricted on sprinkling apparently for my personal, so I can still do it from my crafting page as far as I know. And if I run into an issue, I can ask Wendy to do it for me. But just please try and support as many as you can, and sprinkle them out. Even if you can't stay the whole time, sprinkling them out helps. Apparently, I want to wear the paint today. The paint, the Mod Podge, everything today. I think we all kind of have those days. Okay, I'm going to fix this part that I messed up. And then I'm going to dry it before I try and paint any other sides. So that I don't make a bigger mess. And don't forget that up after me is Nita's Crafting Corner. Anytime after I have been painting, I'll have an itch or something, and then I just have to hope that I don't have any wet paint on my hands before I touch my finger or touch my face. It's before crying out loud. I could just see me having paint on my hand and then touching my face. This is chalk paint, so it shouldn't take too long to dry. I use Waverly chalk paint in the color Cashew. Had to think for a minute there. I seriously hope the power does not go out because it just kind of did a weird funky thing. I'm hoping it's my light in the ceiling and not like the power trying to go out or something. Oh my goodness. I was never that way as a kid. Never. Or a teenager. I actually hate the feeling of paint on my skin. I don't know why, but I do. I really hate it. And like when I used to do any gardening or anything, I hated the feeling of dirt on me. It's just, ew. I don't know. I never was a fan of either. I never even thought to message Ty. But that's all right. I had other things on my mind. She'll also have to watch the replay. I had technology, well, FB issues, whatever. I know there's some kids who like to draw on themselves with like a pencil, or not pencil, a pen. I'm the opposite. I'd rather have a paintbrush. Okay, I can cut this while that sides are drying. If you have a low temp heat tool, you might want to find a different thing to glue it with, because using a low temp one, it's gonna dry before you get even halfway around the canvas. Get rid of any of the extra glue at the end. Don't forget that Nita's Crafting Corner is up next. So make sure to check out her page. And if you're following the Creative Kinship Event Group, then you can just hit refresh. And it'll bring up the next crafter once you give me enough time to sprinkle her in at least. Everyone else, usually I get in, 2 to 3 minutes before. Okay, 1 second, and I will show you. I'm also going to go around this and distress it. So it will actually have dark edges around the edge. But this is how it turned out. So go ahead and hop on over to, I'll post a picture of this when I'm done. I am going to put some raffia down at the bottom and cut it up to look like hay. But other than that, that's how it's going to look. But go ahead and hop on over to Nita's Crafting Corner, and I will get her in the group. Have a good day, everyone.